Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton Explains It All and the Mystery Mask. I am so tired. I just did a big ol' yawn. And we want to push this one, but not the other one. So that we can come up here to push this one, but not the other one. So that we can come down this way, so that we can push this one, but not the other one. And then we can walk over this one, but not the other one. I don't know what that brain was about. Mommy Chamber 3. Lots of places to dig. Red Mummy! You know, I'm getting rather fond of these cantankerous contraptions. There's something different about that one there, though. The red one. Yes, perhaps that one is the swift scarlet sentinels I read about. Be on your guard, Herschel. For the record, you're in danger here, too. And for the record, I don't care. Just walk right up next to the motherfucker. Jeez, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, I didn't reset my timer. Stop, reset, start. Awesome. Hiya, I'm Mika, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I probably said that. Ha! How exhilarating! I wish my other expeditions had been half as exciting. It's certainly not dull, but on the whole, I'd prefer something quieter. Come now, Herschel. No risk, no glory. And I think you're starting to really enjoy the risk, too. You can't fool me. I don't think he is. He's got like a real neutral face on him this entire time. Unless he's just not all that expressive, which he seems to be rather expressive when he's talking about puzzles and mysteries. I think there's quite a possibility that he's just not as into it as you think he is. Blast! Blocked again! So it would seem. What do we have to work with here in this room? A switch and a lever. I imagine we'll need to use both of them. How do we get up there? Both the switch and the lever are out of reach. Show you how we get to the button. Easy as this. Oh, of course, second boulder. Aha! Another boulder, of course. Stop uttering monosyllabic grunts and help me out here, Herschel. You want to stay on that button? No? Okay. Well, the button just dropped a boulder anyway, so it's fine. We want to leave that one there for now, I think. Do we? If we push this boulder down, we'll have access to both really easily, so I think that's what I want to do. For some reason, I had it in my head that we needed to go up and around, but we don't need to go to that upper left corner at all, I don't think. That pinball peg looking motherfucker's gone now. And I'm not talking about Chief Sheffield. Ayo. Brilliant. I take everything back. I take back everything I said about monosyllabic grunting. Keep it up, Herschel. Yeah. hint coin. And that was probably more than one syllable. Also, I don't think I'd describe that as a grunt. Incredible how far down we've come. Pity Henry couldn't come with us. He would have loved it down here. You really think your father would have been suspicious if Henry wasn't there? Absolutely. My father only sees Henry as our butler. When we were younger, if we went somewhere together, my father always knew. Every time I see him, he seems so busy. We barely get the chance to talk anymore. He's a good person, clever, hardworking, and loyal. Sometimes I think my father cares more for Henry than he does me. Or maybe it's just another nonsensical adventure. Perhaps we should just go back. We could do that, but it will be rather difficult to become a noted archaeologist sitting in your bedroom. Haha! Well said, Herschel. Alright, come on, let's go get some stories to take back to the rest of the world. I can't wait to tell Angela and Henry about what we've already found. Right, then shall we press on? I fucking guess. Should have gone back, though. Really. Honestly. Oof, this is so long. Oh, that's a big round room. I don't think I'm going to be able to navigate with that with the arrow keys. This room looks enormous. What did they keep in here? The magic of friendship? A death pit. What was that? Over there? Ah, several mechanical mummies. It is, actually. They are all Beyblades. Oh, shit.
Hang on, Herschel!
Jesus.
Randall, look out!
I don't know if these robots are using proper fencing technique.
Not good! Randall! Are you all right? Yeah.
They can only move along the paths in the grout? Herschel versus the mummies. This puzzle is worth 50 pickrats. Two mechanical mummies have whirred into action within the ruins. The mummies are moving in to attack. Herschel, traveling along the lines of the floor tiles. To attack Herschel, traveling along, get rid of them by leading them into the pit. You'll need to get them to fall in the pit from the tile immediately above it. To move Herschel, slide the stars on the screen. Slide the tile out of space, Layton moves. Oh, okay, cool. So this is a weird sliding puzzle game. On the tiles to create a path for the mummies, lead them directly into the hole in the bottom right. They must fall into the hole directly from above. Alright, cool. Oh, shit. I have to be quick. That's unfortunate. No, I don't have to be very quick about it at all. And the trouble is here. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. You're not quite going into the pit yet. That's alright. You're trapped there. Oh, Jesus. That's one of them taken care of, at least. How do we move on to the other one? We want you... Go straight up, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I can't actively switch with the tile the mummy is on.
I'm not certain.
What do you mean you're not certain? You just killed 2 robot mummies.
Did I get it?
Phew. Congratulations, you defeated those mechanical menaces. Sure, that one gets alliteration, but when I'm talking about the masked miscreant, you ain't doing shit.
Should have thought of that sooner.
Yeah, probably. Herschel versus mummies. Now added to the puzzle index. Awesome, cool. That takes care of that. Let's move on. Yeah, we do get the grid walk here. I'm just going to assume that there's not things in the other little areas. Oh, Jesus. Crystals and boulders. And so much. What is all this? Are these crystals? It looks like those blue crystals are blocking our path. I wonder if they were placed here or just formed here. Under certain conditions, crystal can form naturally. Regardless, we need to find a way past them. I don't imagine that there are any more boulder-proof than robot mummies. Blast! It looks like it requires a bit more momentum to break through. We need to get the boulder rolling. Well, that should be easy enough. Excuse me while I remember how geometry works. I didn't go down. I didn't tap far enough on the screen. Ha! Take that, Crystal! It seems that if you want to win in a fight against a rock, bring a bigger rock. We can do this if we work together. If you get stuck here, just ask me for help. Yeah, no, I'm probably not stuck. I do... I do want that treasure, though. I want that treasure. It's a puzzle. What's this? Ancient luggage. Stone blocks, and there's an inscription. Whew. Oof. Cursed case. Herschel and Randall have found a cursed case. You'd better get all the cursed stone blocks back into the case and close it tight, or who knows what might happen. Be safe. You'll have to pack every block neatly into the case. To complicate matters, the blocks are dotted with holes and protruding studs, so you'll need to make sure that the studs on one side slot into the holes on the other side, or it won't be able to close. Good luck. Yeah, okay. And there is rotation. Alright, cool. Let's see. These two have to pair together on opposite sides. I mean, maybe. Not necessarily. I can't promise a one-to-one relationship like that. Let's start with something like this. Let's consider that for a moment. This could go here. And then this could go here. We would then need something like this here to account for that. I could put that there, but then it's peg on peg and it doesn't work. I don't think there's another piece that really fits this shape, so let's consider not this. We want a hole down in this corner. So what if I rotate you and slot you down there? We also want a hole in this top corner here. There's no piece that can fit there, so that's not it. We could consider this to go into the top corner, but they don't overlap correctly, so that can't be it. Furthermore, another thing worth considering is that we don't exactly have this shape on any of these. Because we can rotate them, but we can't really flip them or anything like that. So let's remove these just for a moment. And let's consider this. Nope. I'm being ridiculous. I'm being ridiculous and incorrect. Because this peg associates with that, so we'd need a hole up here in the top left. We don't exactly have a shape that fits in here nicely. All of these fit. That fits together and doesn't obscure these. This hole matches with that and that peg there. I think that's it.
Listen to this, Herschel. Every puzzle has an answer.
I think I have sunscreen in my eye again. Just a very small amount, it's fine. It looks as if you saved the day, for now at least. I'm so tired. Cursed case is now in your puzzle index. Please, let me out of here. I guess not all those glowing spots have good news buried underneath them. Apparently not. Of course, a curse. That's just ancient superstition, right? Oh, of course, it's nothing. Ah! What happened, Randall? Are you okay? No, I stubbed my toe on one of those blocks. Was that because of the curse? If so, I think we can safely say that this curse weakened over the years. One more room. Mummies. Puzzle. Let's check the map. Alright, so if we do this one and the next one, then that should be a nice point for calling it. It's just gonna smash right through the crystal and fall into that pit. That's not a good thing. I think our first move is in fact this boulder. We can use this boulder to free this boulder, which can free that boulder up there. So we push you down, and then we push you into the crystals. And that'll allow us to walk over and push this one over. And then we can come over and push this one up. And then we walk around this way, and we can push this one over. That allows us access to that other boulder to push into place so that we can go through. And then we'll be in the next room. Here's a hint coin. Hint coin. Hint coin. This last one's not going to be a hint coin. I'm going to take a wild guess this is going to be an item, because we haven't found one of those in a little while. Lustrous crystal. How lovely. I don't suppose the puzzle's over yet. The door's not open, is it? The door's locked, but there are 5 different keys here. Well, clearly it's a challenge to see if we can earn our way inside. Look, there's a plaque with a diagram. Oh, it was just a puzzle. Alright, cool. In front of you, there are a door with 5 stone snakes. Each is coiled around a key. There is also a plaque depicting a key. Only one snake has a key that matches the one on the door and the plaque. Ah. It isn't E because there's a protrusion out the side. Like, this protrusion is opposite this protrusion, but on either on the same side. Let's see. D. Let's rotate the key in my mind. D isn't correct because this notch is towards the point, not towards the inside. B is not correct because it's not a triangle. A is not correct because it's the wrong shape for this square, so it has to be C.
Listen to this, Herschel. Every puzzle has an answer.
I shouldn't have assumed that. There was also the possibility that I could just pull the key off of the plaque. Fantastic. It's Snake C that has the correct key. The next question is, how on earth are they planning on getting it out? Boulder. I knew it! The door opened so easily. That was a bit anticlimactic. Don't you see? The puzzle made a boring door into a mysterious door. The aspirant had a real flair for the dramatic. Yeah, someone else is a big fan of flaring dramaticals. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Past Randall, who has nothing to do with the future Randall currently? No knowledge of? I'm sorry, did I read my map wrong? I read my map so wrong. We came in through there. It's a mummy door before the exit. Shit. Ah. So what is it that we're going to do here? I think we do this. We do this. We come down this way to do this, followed by restarting. Yeah. Because it in fact has to be this. And then this. Which allows us to come over here to this. Then I go over this way, down, up, and over around the bush. And then we come over around this way, and then we go push. And then we push. Around this way and we push. Perfect. And then we'll fuck up a mummy. Or 7. D2. Mummies. Mummy chamber 4. Oh, blue spike back mummies. Look at those mummies. What are those? It looks like spikes on their backs. Seems a bit much. Yes, well, if we meet the Azran designers, you can mention that. Keep in mind that if you trap one of those mummies in a hole, the spikes will block the way. Yes, those blue mummies may prove to be quite the challenge. Okay. Nope. I'm a bit stuck here. It might be a good idea. Oh no, I don't need that guidance actually. I forgot what button that is. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna actually no, I don't want to use the hand coin. I need to briefly run. Maybe I should trap the mummy up there first. Yep. Oh, as we've established, okay. Enjoy hole, robot. There we go. We're gonna step through that door. We're gonna talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to go to bed. No, we're gonna end the episode. I have more recording to do after this. I can't just go to bed. We'd better keep our wits about us. It's like 4 o'clock. Or we'll be moving in with the relics down here. Randall, I've been saying that all this time. Safety must be our first priority. That can be your first priority, Herschel. Mine is the discovery of the unknown. You can't call yourself explorer if you don't live for those moments. I don't call myself an explorer. We're not archaeologists. We're teenagers. And you said that this was your last expedition. Let's stop bickering. What matters right now is finding Akbadain. Let's go. Ugh, Randall. Akbadain level 6. I'm wondering if your 100 floors theory might be right after all. What floor is this? 6. By my count, we're on the 6th level. We must be getting close to the treasure. Do you really think that we can navigate this entire complex? What do I keep telling you, Herschel? You and I can accomplish anything. When we have the Mask of Chaos, who knows what other wonders will be discovered? I'm going to uncover more artifacts than Rutledge ever dreamed of. Well, you and me, I mean, together every step of the way. Fine, but this is my last archaeological expedition, I can tell you that. Herschel, there's another reason behind all this. I'll tell you now. After all this is over, I'm going to propose to Angela. I need your help so I can prove to her parents that I'm not just a crazy dreamer. I want to show them what I can do. Randall, Why didn't you say so earlier? I feel terrible for... Oh, forget it. Let's find your treasure. Next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves. That tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then. Bye. My brain's already working on this one. I need to stop.